Come, Nerevar, come! Witness the expanses of Oblivion. So many useless Daedra roaming around. They are just mindless farm tools aside from the Dremoras. Let us not waste more time. First, let's get the elemental Daedra out of the way. Elemental Daedra, commonly known as Atronachs, are highly intelligent Daedra often summoned by conjurers. They come in many flavors and are, for reasons beyond logic, split into what we know as Atronachs and others called Daedra, right after their respective elements. And I mean it literally, there is a fire Atronach and a fire Daedra, and so do all the other elements. I can never really tell the difference, to be honest. They are all worthless fodder either way, F tier. Now on to the good stuff. The Oriel, more commonly known as Golden Saints, are a daedric race of golden-skinned winged women with cat-like eyes and elven-esque styled hair. They claim to be the most loyal and honorable servants of the daedric Prince Sheogorath. I had you in the first half, didn't I, Nerevar? They may look celestial, they may have the word saint in their name, but they are the polar opposite. They are toxic people with a superiority complex. Don't expect to be treated anywhere near politely by them. F tier. Aurorans are an idealized humanoid race of Daedra in the service of Meridia. Their armor usually appears golden in tone, but since they come from the colored rooms, Aurorans can be of any hue. Not that anyone has ever seen a bubblegum pink Daedra, but they should exist. They are formidable foes that wield shock-based magic, and are resistant to both magic and lightning. They wield powerful axes infused with lightning, and may combine in phalanx formations to channel light and deter trespassers. All in all, pretty powerful and capable shinny pawns who will follow your orders to the B tier. Clannfear are ferocious reptilian Daedra that resemble a lizard with a large bony crest on their head, as well as a sharp beak and talons. They are generally thought to be of animal intelligence, though it is possible that they are intelligent enough to speak. Clannfear are of low status and are sometimes branded to reveal their loyalty. Clannfear cannot use tools, so they attack their foes through biting, clawing, and lashing with their tail spikes. They can be formidable, but they are by no means clever, but are sometimes trained by Dremora for hunting. F tier, because why would anyone bother having their face eaten by these things when one can have loyal and adorable Nyxhounds? Daedroths are crocodile-headed bipedal Daedra associated with Molag Bal, but can also be found serving Mehrunes Dagon, who would have guessed. They are strong, hulking, reptilian Daedra with animalistic tendencies, but still a dangerous foe with powerful clawed arms and moderate magical ability. Though some have been known to use weapons and wear simple armor, most attack with bare claws. They have a powerful bite and the ability to spew hot flames, and some can spit poison or shock magic. Quite the violent daedric farm tools they are. Makes me wonder how good they are as plowing beasts. Surely they can uproot mushrooms faster than Argonians. F tier for farm tool. Next, the Mazkin, also known as Seducers, Dark Seducers, or Daedra Seducers, are a daedric race who resemble scantily clad women of purplish and bluish skin, although their colors can vary. And of course they are spawn of Sheogorath, just like the Golden Saints. Unlike their shinny counterparts, however, Dark Seducers are generally polite and patient when interacting with others. They are quite pleasant to have around, really, although they aren't particularly powerful. Some of them sport wings, so there is that, I guess. I will be generous and grant them the C tier. And ones we all are familiarized with at this point, Dremora. But for those who don't, they are also known as the Kin, a warlike daedric race primarily associated with the daedric Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, often found in the service of other Daedra lords, such as Molag Bal as well. They are commonly encountered throughout the plains of Oblivion and are known to be highly intelligent beings and make capable warriors and mages. They are very pride beings with a consensual distaste for both mortals and most other Daedra, thinking of them all as animals. They are known for holding grudges, but also for having a poor sense of direction, so one generally doesn't have to worry about being chased by them. B tier, because they are useful pawns so long they are under your control, and it's funny to summon a Dremora to fight another Dremora. They also make good butlers if you don't care about their poor vocabulary. Back to the lesser ones, Hungers are ferocious Daedra known for their long tongues, demonic appearance, and their taste for mortal flesh. They use their long tongue to siphon the life out of its prey and make use of its razor-sharp claws and can spew poisonous bile. They possess a paralyzing touch, have the uncanny ability to quickly destroy their opponent's armor and weapons, and can also teleport. Who would have thought a daedric leech could do all that? D tier. Now, imps are small, winged humanoids who are slightly intelligent and can cast a variety of spells. They are known to be aggressive and mischievous creatures. Imps are listed among the types of common Daedra that can be found in service to every daedric prince, as well as literally all over Tamriel, and they seem to prefer caves, probably reminding them of the daedric realm they came from. Annoying flying pests, they are always a pain to deal with. F tier, it appears the bar is lowering, Nerevar. I should have added more F tiers. The Knights of Order are mindless daedric soldiers resembling crystalline armored knights. They serve the daedric Prince of Order, Xivilai, and make up one part of the Forces of Order, which also includes the Priests of Order and Xivilai. I'll give you the short version, Nerevar. These are knight-shaped Roombas, tasked with doing the factory reset to the Shivering Isles every odd era. They have no consciousness and just fulfill tasks given by superiors. They'd be great farm tools if they weren't stuck in a permanent Giga mode. They're still rather powerful and follow orders, so they go to the C tier. Oh, there we go, disgusting lesser Daedra again. Lurkers are large daedric creatures that come from the murky waters of Apocrypha. They appear as tall, fish-like amphibious humanoids with gaping mouths and needle-like teeth described as towering monstrosities. They serve the nerd Hermaeus Mora by guarding forbidden knowledge and are the Apocrypha keepers, alongside Seekers. Only Mora would think of having these slimy and disgusting fishes guarding books. Yes, we are back to filling the F tier. Of course they would be F tier, and the next ones most likely are too. No wonder they are. They don't honor the sixth house and the tribe unmourned. Otherwise, they'd be S tier. Anyhow, let us continue. Next on our disappointing list are Ogrims. They are large, dim-witted Daedra with very little intellect, which are describable as fat-faced ogres. They are chiefly sent into the mortal world to menace living things for the amusement of Daedra princes. They are sturdy and powerful and can regenerate health by pounding their chests. While primarily associated with Malakath, every daedric prince is said to possess legions of Ogrims among other common lesser Daedra. Sanguine uses Ogrim as bouncers for his parties, and Molag Bal uses them as guards. F tier, of course. Who is next? Let's see. Scamps, one of the lesser sentient Daedra of Oblivion, who often enter into the mortal world to cause mischief and carry out errands for their princes. They are weak, rather dull and cowardly, and are easily defeated except in large numbers when they become marginally harder to defeat. They are worse than imps on every aspect, F tier. Seekers are grotesque tentacled Daedra, disgusting copycats of my own sleepers. These servants of the nerd Mora are usually guarding tomes of forbidden knowledge and are masters of illusion, who use invisibility and decoy mirror images as distractions while they sap their target's strength, feeding off the ghosts of those seeking knowledge. They aren't even powerful or useful. They just float around and have their slimy tentacles touch everything. F tier and I should have a minion remind me later about that cease and desist letter we sent to Apocrypha a while ago. Spider Daedra, also called Perthon, are semi-intelligent Daedra who appear as giant spiders with armored carapaces and humanoid torsos. They are really just another lesser Daedra to be summoned alongside the others. Honestly, most of them are lesser Daedra, and all that changes is their shape. Daedric princes are terrible at making good minions. F tier again, we are on an F spree, Nerevar. Now, Vermai are a type of gaunt and sharp-toothed Daedra that serve as dark minions of the lesser Daedra lords. Oh look, lesser minions following lesser minions. They are aggressive and mindless and typically attack all who approach. It is said that the Vermai have no thoughts and therefore cannot fear. They have sometimes responded to attempts at communication, but never in any intelligible way, and are considered to be one of the most idiotic Daedra. I'll have my minion add more F tiers next time we touch a worthless topic like this one again. What's next? Watchers, also called Doom Truths, are flying tentacled Daedra with a large eye in the center of their body. Watchers are quite nimble and can shoot beams of energy from their large eye. They are knowledge gatherers and minions found in the service of Hermaeus Mora, modeled after the prince's appearance, although they can be found in the service of all the other daedric princes. They may be the most intelligent of the Daedra, possibly receiving ranks in a hierarchy. Well, there we go, finally a good one, Nerevar. It's a shame they are tentacled, shaped like that pervert, but they fly, can use tools with their many prehensile tentacles, are actually intelligent and can shoot lasers. B tier. Winged Twilights are intelligent winged Daedra with claw-like limbs, black horns, and spiked tails. They can have blue or purple skin, and their eyes can be red or blue, and their bodies are dappled with scales. They are known to operate as servants and messengers of Azura. They occasionally ensorcel and deceive mortals, sometimes under the guise of serving a more trustworthy prince. That's a good one. There are no trustworthy daedric princes, you silly sausage. Only a true god such as I, Dagoth Ur, can be trusted. Anyway, these things go to guess where? The F tier, of course, or SSF tier if this tier list was more accurate. We are approaching the end, Nerevar. Xivilai are highly intelligent Daedra that look like tall and muscular blue/gray-skinned warriors with piercing yellow eyes. They are similar in many ways to their fellow most human-like Daedra, such as the Dremora, in terms of appearance, personality, and temperament, but are of greater power and disdain subordination, being liable to disloyalty and betrayal when they feel they have not been treated with the proper deference and respect. So basically more powerful, but also more rude and anarchic Dremora. Yeah, I can't see why anyone other than Dagon and Molag Bal would ever bother with these things. F tier. And lastly, the Xivkyn. They are an intelligent race of Daedra who were created by and swear fealty to, surprise, surprise, Molag Bal. They are known to train Clannfear and Daedroths and were created to serve as his personal guard. They are product of experiments with vestigial hybridization between Dremora and Xivilai in the vile laboratory. I don't know how he pulled this off, and I frankly do not want to know. It surely is disgusting. I'll simply put them in the F tier. No one needs a Daedra that's only loyal to Molag Bal anyway. And with that, we end this tier sermon, Nerevar. Of course, no Daedra occupies the ARS tiers, and I was magnanimous enough with some of them. This is all, of course, happening in the F tier of living creatures. Who would ever want a Daedra when you can have loyal sleepers and useful farm tools? As always, remember to honor the sixth house and the tribe unmourned by raising your thumbs, subscribing to my sermons, and sharing your thoughts in the parchment below. I thank my patrons Connor Runda, Tanya Davis, Unoriginal Username, Janelle Rambo, Silky Johnson, Vadim C, Zenobia Wolfmoon, and Sovdark for making my sermons possible.